My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire. It's time for the daily challenge of the 30th of June 2018. Character defect, heirloom, we start with a rare relic, as well as a cursed run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your starting relic is replaced with the cursed key, Darkstone Periath, and the Duvu doll. So of course we're going to be able to stack that strength, y'all. Which obviously means that we're heavily incentivized to go for a strength synergy. We also start with that one extra energy, which is nice. And we don't have the opening relic for the defect, which puts a lightning orb in your front slot. So if we have something else that we want to put in the front slot, like a dark orb, that's going to work a lot better now. And there's also terminal. Whenever you enter a new room, lose 1 max HP, start each combat with 5-plated armor, which makes it a lot easier to protect yourself. Because you're basically protecting yourself for 5 less each turn, as long as you don't take that much damage. It's fine. As long as you don't die, you're okay. I mean, yes, that's like an extreme truism, but still. I already checked the top 100 and there weren't any names I recognized. All right. Whoa, Tori. Whenever you receive 5 or less unblocked attack damage, reduce it to 1. Not bad. We are pretty much bound to try and hit every elite possible. I'm actually going to take a shot over a question mark early. Maximum damage. I could have used another defend there, but it's not necessary. We have plated armor. Could have used another defend here too, but it's not necessary. Murder time. Incoming. Oh, crumbs. Is it a darkness build? I don't want it to be a darkness build, but it might be a darkness build. It could be a darkness build. I mean, that's darkness. It's a darkness build, I guess. Well, now I just need to pick up a bunch of defensive cards, y'all. Okay, we'll kill the frontliner and defend. It's the only way that we take no damage this turn. Thankfully, our deck still has Zap, as well as Dual Cast in it. Okay. Charge battery, definitely. We'll just take the defensive cards. Yeah. It's also an energy pump for the turn after. Not going to be super relevant for us, but, you know, it's there. So I should be able to actually charge battery and card remove. I'll card remove Zap because I'm never really going to want it anymore, right? Because I want my Dark Orbs in the front slot, and that's about it. After this, it's pretty much all of my strikes can get out of my deck. Loop would be excellent for this deck, should we happen to get it. Multicast would be excellent because we already have a ridiculous amount of energy, and thanks to our charge batteries, we only get more ridiculous, sir. Which is a word that I've invented. Dual custom. Okay. Reinforced body. Excellent. Great defensive pickup. This one's unfortunate. I mean, because I can defend myself this turn and probably every other turn after that. Let me just quickly. Sorry, someone's spamming me on Steam. Unfriend. There we go. All right. Beautiful. Just work my way through one character as best I can. Two strikes kills that backliner. Or I could just wildly defend. I mean, because Dark Orb builds are, you know, by necessity kind of orientated around heavily defending themselves, they lend themselves very well to getting a pretty high score. Considering auto shields here. Yeah, I'll just play it first. Now, the only thing that we need to do here is a suitcase and a trunk. Wait, hang on, that's not... the only thing that we need to feel satisfied is our Dark Orb out as early as we can get it. Ultimately, my goal here... Oh, crumbs. I need to dual cast if I want to take no damage. Damn. Ultimately, my... No, I had it! Oh, no! For some reason, I thought 8 plus 8 was 18. It's not. It definitely is not. Well, I only need one defensive card each hand now because I've, you know, killed one of the front or backliners there, so it's not that bad. But at the same rate, it was a dumb thing that I did, and don't do what Donnie Don't did. Unfortunately, dual cast has turned up here. Actually, never mind. I can strike and then dual cast in order to still get some damage out. If we can perfect all of the elite fights this floor, I'll feel pretty good about our decision to go for a non-strength deck, despite the fact that we have Duvu Doll. Okay. Any way to evoke that orb will win. There we go. Emotion Ship. If you took, at the start of each turn, if you took any damage last turn, trigger the passive ability of all your orbs. Hopefully that doesn't do much for us. Take a white noise there. I'm heavily feeling the upgraded darkness so that I can use my dark orbs a little more actively. Speaking of using my dark orbs a little more actively, we'll blow one of them up there pretty early. So I took 1 damage there. Unfortunately, I was never really going to be perfecting this fight. That's some sort of a fantasy. We've taken exactly 1 damage in this entire fight so far. And frankly, that's insane that we've only taken 1. We don't need to do anything other than just wait for our dual cast now. Dreamcatcher, whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. And Defragment, Capacitor, and Glacier. Now, the only one here that we desperately don't want is Capacitor. We could take Defragment, but it's not that important. Could take Glacier as well. But the thing is, eventually, because it channels 2 Frost, right? Eventually, it's going to start pushing those Dark Orbs off the front, and that's just not good for us. I think I actually don't take any of these. The closest is Defragment, but it's not that great. For us, at least. Sure. Alright, we get Vajra start each combat with +1 strength. We also get a strength from the Duvu Doll, concerning the fact that we just picked up a curse. Mm-hmm. Now, the thing that you might reasonably wonder is, Rhapsody, won't you lose out on a lot of perfects because you've got a darkness in your deck? Sorry, a darkness. What you call it? A pain in your deck now. Self-damage from curses and stuff like that does not count against your ability to... Hang on. Gonna line all this up. Self-damage from curses or plays or anything like that will not count against your ability to get perfects. Actually gonna decide not to play anything here because I don't need to. Extremely unfortunate here. All I wanted was your cast. Odd Mushroom. When vulnerable, take 25% damage more than... 25 more damage. 25 more percent. 25% more damage. There we go, rather than 50% more. We'll take a Recursion. That's actually a really, really easy way to trigger a Dark Orb in a pinch. Machine Learning's not bad. I'm going to go darkness. So reinforced body, I only need it for 14 plus 5. So 14 plus 5 means I can attack twice before I use it. Easy. Charge battery recurse. And we get to trigger the passive effect of all of our orbs, thanks to Pain. Pain actually might be, like, low-key amazing for us right now. The best pickup for us will be the multicast. So we're kind of just waiting, watching the clock. It's 4 o'clock. We got to stop. I'd love to dual cast there, but it would have only killed one of them. Like, it would have hit one of them for 36, and then it would have hit the same one again. Oh, I screwed that up. I screwed that up really badly. What I should have done is struck the backline before I recursed there. I would have... That would have killed the backline because the backline would have been on lower HP. And then I would have taken no damage to enemies in this fight, which would have resulted in me having a much better score. Oddly Smooth Stone, start each combat with +1 dex, handy, and Stackle-headed Turbo. No, I might take Turbo were I to already have the other card that I want that I can't remember the name of right now. Multicast. It's a combo piece. Okay. Fewest cards I could play for the kill. Focus Potion's not bad. Second auto shields in a deck this thin. Yeah, we're fine. Deck's not going to be this thin forever. It's going to get quite a lot thicker. Upgrade the recursion to be 0 cost, because it's pretty much a perma play. Oh, creative AI. Could be a lot worse. The damage will never exceed, 12, 9, 21 a turn, which we're pretty well equipped to deal with, frankly. As the effect gets triggered, I play Bias Cognition, everything dies. Excellent. Skill Potion versus Equilibrium versus Fusion versus Creative AI. I could see taking Creative AI, but if it gives me, like, Electrodynamics in a longer fight, or if it gives me Storm in a longer fight, or if it gives me Biased Cognition in a longer fight, right? There's a lot of, like, really bum draws it could give me. And not that many things it could give me that are actually, like, that great for us. So I'm not so certain about that one, frankly. I think it's a pass. Cool. And upgrade White Noise. I've also got to upgrade that dual cast as soon as it's possible. In fact, probably should have upgraded that dual cast there. That's my bad. Okay, so 12, 8, 6, 26, 5. Okay, so I'm actually short on defending myself. So I have to use the speed potion this turn if I want to make sure that I still have the perfect... It's probably not even necessary to charge battery here. To transform. Alright. I mean, there's an order here. It seems that's roughly it. So you're coming in with 16 this turn. I mean, I don't need to strike you. Okay. Sure, I'll just straight up recurse. Should have been strike recurse, but it's not going to make a difference here. Awesome. And we win. Hopefully the champ is our boss next floor. Core Surge versus Machine Learning versus Creative AI. None of these are actually particularly good for us. So far we have a deck with no Raz in it, so if we keep it this way, we could get the Pauper modifier. So I'm going to keep it that we have no Raz in this deck so far. We, like, ideally we take the extra energy and get another reinforced body in this deck. I'll take it. Oh, that's probably the worst boss that I could have this floor. The collector there. Oh well. All right. Not exceedingly pleased about the fact that I'm gonna be losing 2 of my plated armor here. Oh, that turbo just got added to my deck. I was wondering why it was there. Okay. Ugh. This is what I was always... this is what I'm continually worried about, right? Because now I have a dual cast that is going to target an enemy that only has 1 HP. Actually going to turbo and play out these other 2 just to have fewer cards in the hand at the end of my turn there. So that the regret does less damage to me. Okay. We need to stop getting Hello World here. Okay, regen potion would have been nice if we could have it, but I can't, so it won't. It's fine. I'm actually kind of looking at that Lee's Waffle right now, frankly. I do play a lot of cards each turn, so Panache isn't bad either. Panache is rare, though. Gambling Chip would allow me to curate my opening hand pretty well. Alright, it's Gambling Chip, actually. Not only is it Gambling Chip, I can't see an argument for being anything else. Gosh, I'm really glad I have it here. Whee! I mean, I'll play that anyway to get it out of my hand. Not too keen on having my decks load right now. And weakened, hell yeah. Here I was worried I might get out of this in good shape. Okay, well that's all of our evoke in the deck, so we pretty much just have to wait until we can kill this enemy. Like, I could strike you twice, but we're still not really killing until we get the evoke. There we go. Red Mask. At the start of each combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. That's going to help us protect ourselves on turn 1. Skim, draw 4 cards. I mean, we have a lot of energy. And it comes pre-upgraded. Yeah. The curses in our deck make it a little worse, granted, but still. Dual casting there wouldn't have actually really accomplished anything. I'm also going to refuse to skim here so that I don't take more damage to regret than I need to. Okay. I am here, in essence, just waiting for the Dark Orb to be ready to kill. Okay, Entropic Brew. Can't take it. I mean, I can take it, but then Sozu will eat it. Jax? I mean, I don't even want Jax. I'm kind of fine with the fact that I couldn't take it. I mean, Charge Battery defends us on its own, on its lonesome. We should be able to get through this without the Focus Potion. There are other fights that might need our Focus Potion more. Unfortunately, this doesn't say, for each time you took damage last turn, trigger the passive ability of all of your orbs at the start of your next turn. It just says, if you took damage last turn, trigger the passive effect. As a result, we can't just stack a bunch. Sadly. Alright. This should kill. Dual cast. Ice Cream energy is now conserved between turns. That's really, really good for us. Ouch. This isn't, though. Do I have a shop soon? I do not, so I'll leave. If you're wondering, by the way, because I've had this asked to me recently, that event, you don't just choose one of the options then leave, right? If you choose anything except for how do I leave, you stay in that event. And then you have to ask later, how do I leave? So it's about how much HP do you want to give away, effectively. And my answer to it was, not much, if I can avoid it, please. That's not bad. Frankly, I was expecting to have much less in the way of ability to take out them early. Take them out early. Yeah, capacity charge battery. Let's darkness. Yeah, we're not going to be able to perfect her. Because it takes a dual cast to kill the frontliner, and then the backliner has 2 more damage, so we're not going to be able to perfect this fight. 2 more damage than I was defending for. Calipers would actually be really good for us. We overblock by a lot. Now, the big problem we're going to run into is that the enemy is summoning creeps a bunch of the time. Okay. Double strike there, recurse. Backline. Get him, boys! Yes, these minions, I kind of have to play whack-a-mole with them. They pop up, I have to knock them back down. Otherwise, they'll eat up all the charges of my Dark Orbs. Am I dead? 37, 4... Hang on. 24. So you hit me initially, you take me down to... Okay, no, I will be 31 and then... Yeah, I think I'm actually just straight up dead. Ugh. It's 45 damage represented on the enemy. 37 on the board in terms of our HP. We had to play everything we played in this hand so far because both of them were defensive cards. They outweigh the negative effect of the pain. The Tori is not going to be an impactful force here because we'll have 24. First hit will take us down to 9 block remaining, and then 15 versus 9. If we had exactly one more block, we would live. But we don't. We needed one more block or 5 more HP in order to live there. What would have changed the outcome of that run? A single multicast at any point would have completely won the run almost instantly. What would I have changed with the knowledge of hindsight? A little bit less of a sloppy play on the first floor, second Sentinel fight. I could have perfected that. That said, that had no impact on how we died at the very end. Frankly, I don't know if I would have really changed that much. Just a poor draw. Down, down. Down, down, down. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time. I died on a daily. Gosh, that feels bad.